What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to 5-9 Gaming. Today we're jumping in to talk about EX Gohan getting a Zenkai. We're joined by the boy Swift.
Yo, yo.
Alright, so right off the bat, without looking at anything he does, which is on screen, but still, without looking at it, how do you feel about him?
I think it's going to be interesting. I'm assuming he's going to be a free-to-play unit where we should be able to grind him up somehow. So I'm a fan of that. You know, obviously Future already has the green Goku Black, so he's going to have to be pretty good to replace him. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, so I already actually made a video on my channel about it real quick, and I mean, I'm just not a fan of the teams getting a buff. That's it. I think it's cool to give a really good unit that maybe you don't have Goku Black at high stars, maybe you don't have Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai, maybe, you know, whatever else. All these examples of teams he could fit on nicely to help free-to-plays, and he's good, but it's like, what a random time to give the Zenkai when you could just help GT out with a nice solid Zenkai, or you could help out, you know, any other team, Frieza Force, anything essentially. You could help them out instead of giving Future and Sun Family that do not need the help, which, don't get me wrong, they're not. Sun Family's not as crazy as it was. Everybody acts like it is because it's like a meme at this point, but it's still ridiculous with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and this guy is not going to take that spot, and I don't think he's going to take Green Goku Black spot either, but he's a nice secondary.
That is a good point, though, for people that don't have Zenkai Green Super Saiyan 3. I guess this guy might be a viable green option for Sun Family. But I agree, for people that already have Green Super Saiyan 3 and Green Goku Black, this guy's going to have to be pretty good to replace them.
Yeah, and I mean, you can make the argument, you know, I just like Future Gohan, and that's super dope. If you're just a fan of the character, don't ever take away what we say about something, you know, oh, that's negative for this or that. If you just like the character, bro, enjoy it then. He's going to be free. Take it. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
You start off as Kit. How are you feeling about what he does?
Okay, so right now, currently in game, he's got a green card that restores 10% health and a little bit of ki. His main ability restores health and he gets a damage buff. And then I noticed he does have one unique that is specific to Trunks. So obviously, if you're running him on Future with like that blue Trunks, that's definitely going to be nice. But for what that they are adding to him, they're giving him card draw speed, some ki recovery, some more damage buffs, and you know, obviously it's nice to see the card draw speed. So I'm assuming he's probably going to be pretty good. Obviously, they're not going to tell us everything that they're giving him, but you know, seeing the card draw speed and ki recovery, those two things go hand in hand. So I'm going to predict that he's going to be pretty good, especially on Future. He's probably just going to be like a side option for Sun Family. I'm assuming he's mainly going to be for Future.
Hybrids, I think, is going to really shine with him personally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Hybrids.
Yeah, I think just pure hybrids by itself is going to be pretty good with him, Blue Trunks, or even really Red Trunks. You honestly, maybe if he's good enough, you could probably do red, green with Gohan, Trunks, and then this Gohan. You could probably make that work.
Yeah.
If he's solid enough, because if he gets like a 40% damage reduction already, if that even bumps up to 50 or 60, and then Red Trunks is tanky enough to take some hits from a blue unit every now and again, that's viable. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I try to be as positive as possible, at least have fun with it, but it just kind of irritates me when it's like, Future Sun Family. Okay, so card draw speed going up is huge. What do you think it's going to be? So it says after enemy attacks. You think that means tap shots? You think that means tap attacks? You think that means blast card, strike card, anything? What do you think it means?
If it does mean after the combo ends, that I'm assuming that would mean tap shots too. That would be very good. And I'm assuming that would be like an unlimited buff. Obviously, it probably doesn't stack on top. It would probably be like cannot be stacked or whatever. Yeah. But that'd be a very nice buff to have where you can just like, especially because he's a defense unit. So when you really think about it, if they give him some extra defensive abilities and obviously they increase his stats a little bit, you could basically use him as a cover change unit. You swap him in to tank some damage, and as soon as he's done taking the damage, he has card draw speed and all these other buffs. Like I said, with him being a defense unit, I actually really like that.
Yeah, I mean, card draw speed is huge, but it's not to the degree where like the rest of the unit has to hold up. You know, it's not like,
I agree.
Like if you give a unit +3 card draw speed, but they can't do any damage or take a hit, it doesn't matter a whole lot because cover change existing and stuff like that. So he obviously has to have that, like little things intertwined. The damage up. Does he have an inflicted damage 40% to blast? You said with Trunks. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe his first unique is specifically when you're running him with Trunks, he gets a 40% blast damage. So I don't know if they're going to change that at all. They might add something to it. Another thing that I did see that I liked was they said on the tweet that they tweeted out that his main ability now heals allies too. So he's almost going to be like a pseudo dude. Yeah, it's really good. He's going to be like kind of a mini support unit since he's a defensive unit already. But yeah, no, I like that. Everything I'm seeing so far, he's looking like he's going to be pretty good.
Who's solid on Future Yellow? Who's a solid yellow unit on Future?
The LF Gohan.
Okay, yeah, he's not bad. You could try to rock a double color team with that, with green, yellow, with Goku Black, giving a team heal. You got that solid green card. Gohan has endurance.
Gohan with the endurance, yeah, I can see that being very good.
He'll actually probably work really well with that Gohan. The problem is obviously the stars because he's an LF and he's relatively new still, so that'll be kind of the issue with it. But I mean, he's got his team set in stone. Obviously, let us know down below what you guys think. Anything else you really want to talk about with him? Like, what do you feel? Are you excited for him? Let's put it that way. Are you excited for the event and do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm excited for him. I'm not really sure how hard the grind's going to be. Obviously, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm a big fan of Gohan. Not specifically this Gohan, more Teen Gohan. But I'm a big fan of Gohan in general. So I'm excited for this guy. And like I said, hopefully he's going to be free. So that's always a positive thing. And my Sun family team actually needs a green unit. So this guy is definitely going to help out one of my teams, even though he's kind of specifically for, you want to run him with Trunks and whatnot. But if I can kind of force him on my Sun family team and he's somewhat viable, hey, it's going to be good for me. So I'm excited for him.
I think you can make it work. I mean, those buffs are always nice to get like that 40%. But if you're forcing him onto like a squad where he doesn't really shine, it's kind of like, is the 40% worth it on just a blast card, right? What does he have? Higher blast or strike damage naturally? I think it was blast if I saw right. Like a marginal amount too.
Yeah, I think he did. If I can remember right, he did have slightly higher blast damage.
Let me see real quick. Gohan at 14 stars has 230 blast, 204 strike. And his defenses are actually pretty solid at 146, 148. Those are actually pretty good. So he gets a nice little 20% equip, which already has it, obviously, with the green one for EXs. On top of, let's say they give him a 10% buff on those defense because he is a defense unit. He could be hitting like 170, 175 on both his defenses. That's good enough to tank with some mitigation and everything. He could be viable. Yeah. Like, if he's as good as that blue EX Frieza, not necessarily offensively, but defensively, I could see it working out. I could see it definitely working out, so...
Well, and especially like you said, people have to remember that since he is an EX unit, he has access to the 20% equip or whatever, so that's going to definitely help him out a lot.
Oh, yeah, and that equip makes a big difference. If you haven't done those EX equipments yet, make sure you get at least one of each. You can get two, but that's a lot of energy if you haven't ever done it before. If you have a couple sitting around some red slots, like the green one, I think it's got Future Gohan's face on it, is the one that it is. Go grind that one up because it is worth it. That's a huge buff for these units that are getting these Zenkais. And I'm sure he'll get some kind of exclusive equip for him as well that's supposed to be with him inside of his event as well. So keep an eye out. Actually, they might even give the 20% equip in his event now that I think about it. They probably will.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think at that point we'll wrap it up. Make sure you guys sub to 5'9". Check out Swift down below in the description. He does play Dragon Ball Legends, top 100 PvP player. So you want to see some high-end PvP, go check it out. And we're going to wrap it up there. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
See ya. All right, I think that went good.